Happy Fire Alarm Friday, everyone, and welcome to another unboxing video. So as you can tell by the copious amount of packages here on my desk, that it is Fire Alarm Friday, and there's some new stuff to go along with it here. So this video will be dedicated to unboxing 4 new devices in my collection. There's a 5th one that, much like the last unboxing video, I have an inclination that it will never arrive. I ordered it well over 2 weeks ago, messaged the seller, and I have yet to receive a tracking number. So once the estimated date of arrival has passed, I'll begin the refund process, much like I did with the previous seller. However, I digress. So today we've got 4 packages that we'll be opening. None of these are incredibly rare or anything like that, but I figured with the sheer quantity of devices sitting here on the table, it would be worthy of its own video here. There is something very rare coming up here in one of the future videos, and I did want to touch on that as well. Given my work schedule for next week, we're training on a brand new system, as well as 3 large university assignments, I have an inclination that I'm not going to be able to make a Fire Alarm Friday for next week, specifically because I won't be around on Friday to really give much of a video premiere or really attend with you guys. Maybe I'll toss something for upload, perhaps a system test, and we'll save the rare unboxing and demonstration for later. But for next week, I wouldn't count on a Fire Alarm Friday, just looking at it in advance. But anyway, I already gave you a video earlier this week with National Fire Alarm Day, so this should fill in your fix for a week there, if that makes up for it. So I guess we should just go ahead and get started with these. I'm going to go in the order that these were received, and unfortunately 2 of these showed up at the same time, so we're going to have to pick between these 2 here. It'll kind of be the luck of the draw. So let me go ahead and get one set up, and we'll go from there. Okay, so this first one here is contained in a small bubble wrap package. I believe this is an EST Genesis, just a standard horn strobe. Nothing crazy here, it's just one of the regular ones, nothing real exciting here, but it'll be worth the open. Actually, I might get away with not using the knife here. I have to remember, I have to focus this all manually, because I'm doing this in manual focus. Oh, this is going to be worth it to just use the knife. Save myself the trouble. Remember, as Craig Arnold once told you, always cut towards your friends, and if you can't cut towards your friends, cut towards yourself. Oh, no, this actually is not the Genesis there. This is something pretty cool here. Looks like the box is kind of falling open here. As you can see, without having much of a look at the model number, you can kind of tell it's something from Gentex. So, although it got a little crushed, that is right. We are jumping in from the Gentex GX91 series. This particular one is going to be the 91-W, so it's going to be the Gentex GX91 in white. Sorry, I'm trying to do this all on a blocking monitor as well, so it's kind of a complex setup. If you follow my Instagram, at Miniman0404, you'll see pictures of behind-the-scenes footage of producing this video. So yeah, let's go ahead and dig into the box here. And this one is brand new, open box, but all the parts are here to my knowledge. So here's the device. As you can see, it is in mint condition there. Not yellowed whatsoever. It's not faded or anything like that. It looks like they really have taken care of this here. So yeah, that looks good there. We'll just dig further into the box. We've got the matching bright white screws in this bag, as well as a manual. Now, I did find a bit of a difference in researching this device between the 91 and the 93. The 91, I believe, is strictly capable of continuous output, and then the 93 had the capability to do temporal 3. For the purposes of the MS5UD, I felt it best just to go with the continuous one, and I'll let the NACS code it there, because there's really no advantage to having it strictly set on code 3. Yeah, that's what the back of the device looks like there. So pretty nice little alarm. And as you guys know, I have a ton of Gentex GX90s, both the mini horns and the horn strobes. So this will kind of add to the collection. From what I've seen, this will be a lot higher pitched of a device as well than the Gentex GX90s. So let's go ahead and move on to the next box. Okay, so this next package here, we definitely will need the knife to get into. It's not going to be one that we can get away without it here. This one also arrived, I believe, on Tuesday. I'm filming this on Thursday, and there was a day gap between devices arriving, so I think this one was a Tuesday arrival as well. It's been sitting here on my desk for a little while. But, you know, I kept them all nice and boxed up just for you, so that way we could open them together. Wow, this is packaged really well. Good enough. I'm trying to do this all while maintaining focus between the camera and the blocking monitor here. Actually, let me turn my blocking monitor a little bit so I can see it better. There we go. Okay, zoom out a little bit. Perfect. Let's go ahead and open this up. You definitely don't need to see that. It looks like here we've got a little package of screws. So this will be what we mount the device with. Yeah, it looks like here this is going to be the Edwards Genesis. Of course. Gotta have the ASMR bubble wrap. I'm sure that's probably going to turn out absolutely terrible in post. Let's focus inside the box. I'm sorry this video is kind of clunky here. Alright, there we go. No purpose for the box anymore. So yeah, this is definitely the Genesis here. Certainly not the GX91. So we'll go ahead and open this up. I do have to say, this was exceptionally packaged. I kind of wish they all came like this, you know. Alright, cool. So here it is. This is an Edwards Genesis. It's just a standard horn strobe in the white-red combo. And then for the specific model number, let's zoom in here and see if we can see it on camera. There we go. Actually bring it a little closer for you guys. So it is a G1F HD VM LG. So yeah, it'll be just a standard multi-candela horn strobe here. Nothing too terribly special. Let's go ahead and go back out a little bit. And let's see, can I get the cover off just my hands? Probably not. I'm sure there's some good way of doing this that I have yet to find. Oh, I'll figure it out here because I'm going to need to figure it out to mount it anyway. But yeah, there is an EST Genesis, one of the few EST devices in my collection. I don't have very many of them. So on to the next. Okay, so the next package comes to us. It kind of surprised me when I went into the mailbox and saw that it was a Prime package. I was a little bit worried at first, but turns out it looks like it's just a priority mail that was reused with an Amazon Prime package. So, cool. I don't remember what this one was off the top of my head, but we're about to find out together. Oh, okay, I think I know what this is. Alright. Alright, I know what this one is. There's nothing left in the package there. Okay, so this device will kind of add to the system sensor section of my collection. Oh, no, this isn't it. This is not system sensor. Okay, so this is another Edwards product here. It's a G1 VWF. It's just a 1575 candela LED strobe. I don't have too many LED devices in my collection. I've got a couple of LED Exceeder strobes and then an LED Exceeder horn strobe. But this will be kind of cool to have something from a different brand too. So let's go ahead and unbox this here. And this one was on a bid, but it's brand new in box as well. So just comes with a manual and everything too, which I'm sure we'll need at some point. So let's make sure that we're all good and in focus here. So take the dust cover off, and there it is. Yeah, that's quite the lens on there. I was not anticipating that lens on the on this device. yeah, it looks good. And then the specific model, let's see, yeah. Model number's just back there, the G1V EG1V, I think. But yeah, it looks like it should be in pretty good condition here for being brand new. The cover's a lot easier to remove. That just kind of popped right off. There we go. And then the screws are sitting right there inside the body, waiting to be used. Let me just focus that. Yeah, not a whole lot else with this one. It looks like if it had the capabilities for candela and tone selection, there would be jumper spots for that there, but this device does not. This is just strictly a strobe. I don't have many remote strobes, which is why I figured this would probably be a pretty cool little addition to the collection as well, just to kind of add to my remote strobes there. So on to the last one here. Alright, so we are on to the last of the 4 packages here. This one, if it's what I think it is, which I've been wrong twice in this video, so take that with a grain of salt. If it's what I think it is, then this is an absolutely massive package for this device, and I'm glad it came with free shipping because I didn't have to pay for this, as far as the shipment size goes. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, this was definitely a little bit overboard. So as you can see, it's pretty obvious at this point. There's no hiding it there. I have a system sensor MHW. So this is one of their lines of mini horns here. I've got a couple Spectra Alert Classics and 2 Advances here. I've got a 12-volt mass as well, but that doesn't work on the MS5ED. The device that I'm waiting to show up, or at least ship, is actually a 24-volt mass, so I'll be sorely disappointed if I don't wind up getting one of those in the collection, because I miss having a mass. But yeah, it's just a system sensor MHW. These are a little bit higher pitched as well, but they should be pretty cool to add to the collection. So let's see, what is the best way to open this? Oh, like that. Alright, and of course it comes with an instruction manual as well as 2, looks like very lengthy screws here. I'm not quite sure if we're going to need the whole length, but okay. Yeah, it looks like we will. Okay, so then here is the mini horn itself. So it's a pretty basic little device. I've seen these in some of my college friends' apartments, more specifically in like the bedrooms. But here, let's take a look at the model number here. So it's just an MHW, and then on the back side, it's got a couple tone selections. Looks like it's just got high and low volume for temporal and continuous, and then just basic inputs and outputs. That terminal design is pretty interesting. It looks like you insert the wires from the back side, and then you'll tighten the screws from the top up here. But yeah, this looks like it should be a nice little addition into the collection of mini horns as well. Alright, so this is a final overview of our haul, I guess as you could say it. So yeah, it wound up this video inadvertently being a whole special on miniature devices, between mini horns, remote strobes, just small devices, and coincidentally, I purchased a bunch of white devices as well. So yeah, that seems to be an interesting thematic element of the video. So as you can see, Gentex GX91, EST Genesis, first model series, I guess. Not first generation, but the old Xenon strobe version. An EST Genesis LED strobe, and then a system sensor MHW remote mini horn there. So these seem like they'll be some pretty nice devices to add into the collection. Certainly stuff that I could use up in that second back box. It usually sits to the right of the 4-inch back box there. So there's a lot that can be done with that, and it looks like it should be a pretty nice combination of devices there. I'll have to do like some sort of mini horn or mini device special, just with all this new stuff that I've gotten between the MIZ and the GX90s and everything else that's small in the collection there. It should be an interesting video there. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed National Fire Alarm Day earlier this week, and then Fire Alarm Friday today. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you when I see you. Again, probably won't have a Fire Alarm Friday for next week, but we'll see what happens. So thank you again for watching, and we'll see you later.